Arlington police raided a small farm looking for pot plants and found nothing but city code violations. Tonight, the people who live there say they want an apology. The raid happened at the Garden of Eden on Mansfield Cardinal Road. NBC5's Ben Russell is at the police department to explain what happened. Ben?
Brian, this raid happened in early August. It involved Arlington SWAT officers and the handcuffing of all of the adults at that farm. Now, for their part, Arlington police tell NBC5 they had probable cause to serve all of these search warrants. In fact, this one details photographs they took overhead of the farm that they say show what they believe to be marijuana plants growing in and amongst the crops. But this detailed, itemized inventory of all of the items they confiscated, and it goes on, written out both front and back on these pages, it shows they took a lot, none of which was drugs.
Welcome to the Garden of Eden.
We live a very peaceful life here. We've never hurt anybody.
The Adam of this garden is Quinn Aker, one of 6 adults, 2 children, and other creatures who live in this self-sustained, separate community in South Arlington.
And so just as nature provides.
Aker and the group post videos about their farm and conservation beliefs on YouTube, showing how to build a worm farm for fertilizer, dumpster dive for supplies, and generally how to live off the land.
And this is our land. We have a right to be secure in our person and our property, period. That's undebatable.
The only debate has come from the city, which has been sending codes violations here for months. But late last month, an undercover police officer came to the farm and reported witnessing evidence of marijuana cultivation in the garden. That led to police cutting down and seizing literally tons of vegetation and other items. And Aker says their other crops are now dying.
Were you guys growing marijuana here?
No.
Why do you think they thought that?
I think that they were hoping that that was true. I think that they were hoping that was true, and I think that they made a mistake, and I think they know that they made a mistake. Over here in the middle, we've got tomato plants, which is what they thought were the marijuana crops. They can't even tell the difference between tomato plants and a marijuana drug cartel, right? I mean, that's just really bad intel.
Now, the people who live at that Garden of Eden farm will tell you they live differently than other people do, but that doesn't mean they should be treated differently. They tell us they want to be compensated for the items taken from them, and they want the city to admit that they were wrong. For their part, police officers won't speak on camera, but they tell us they stand by their actions that day. Live in Arlington, Ben Russell, NBC5.
Thanks, Ben.